Hey everybody, welcome to this B1 Elite Listening Reactive video. You can use this video to reactive your listening and comprehension on I speak. So ready? So today I'm going to talk about university in the US. This is a subject that I'm sure a lot of you are interested in because maybe you thought about studying the US. So let's talk about some of the essentials that you need to know about American college. So first thing first, it is important that you know that in the US, we use the word college interchangeably with the word university. You can say either of the words and they refer to the same thing most of the time. In other countries, this is not the case. It's true if you go to UK or Australia, you hear people use these words very differently. But since I'm American, I tend to use the word college more frequently than university. Let's talk about a little bit about the cost of going to a 4-year university in the US. Before we can calculate the average cost, we first need to distinguish between in-state and out-of-state tuition. What I am talking about here? Well, if you attend a university that's located in the states where you live, where you went to high school, it's cheaper. If you decided to go to university in another state, it's more expensive. That is what I'm referring to when I talk about in-state and out-of-state tuition. The average in-state tuition for a 4-year public university in the US at the time is a little more than $25,000 per year. I know that's a loss, but I'm actually not that bad compared to out-of-state tuition. The average out-of-state tuition for 4-year public university in the US at this time about $41,000 per year. That's crazy, isn't it? I'm sweet I could tell you that's square joking, but sadly I'm not. The reality of going to college US, so you definitely need to think about before you decide studying American university. A school really lucky because my colleges wasn't quiet. You might be wrong. How people can afford to pay the astronomical tuition cost? The answer is student loans. A student loans is money that government lends to somebody to pay for college. Sound great, right? Wrong. After the graduate, you have to pay back all the money that government gave you with interest. So after studies, graduate spend many years pay back their studying loans. College is unbelievable expense either. Alright, let's talk about the education aspect of American's university. In the US, study can try this major and subject they want to study either before or after studying college. Many students don't know what exactly they want to study, so don't decide on major until the end they scale second years. This way this work in that all students have general class during. Every take more or less than some time of class, math, English, history, science. Then studying in the third year, studying take class specific to their major. So first example, I majored in English, so during my third and fourth year of university, all my classes were related to English. But during my first and second year, I had all general class, not all English. This might why many people don't decide on a major issue of second year. You don't really have to decide it before then. I know this is really different from a lot of other university system in other countries. Okay, lastly, let's talk about living on campus. This is something that many students do, especially in the first and second year. Or university have what we call them with a large student apartment, but university very small. Thus dorms are located on the college campus, so it makes really convenient for students to watch these people. The doubts to living in the dorms. It easily have to say you small living space other people. If you get stuck with a past roommate you're in for a long year, I have some past roommates in the past. Unfortunately, another negative thing about living in the dorm is that if you're not into drinking and party, it's pretty uncomfortable for you. Dorms are notorious for being places where children drink, party, and get into all, so you might want to consider that before they decided to our campus. Okay, that's all for today. Leave a comments and tell me what country university like. I see you next video. Hey everybody, welcome to this B1 English listening reactive video. You can use this video